Whoa, it's Wulzy. Welcome back to yet another Geometry Dash level request video. I'm keeping my promise. I told you I'd keep doing these, and I'm delivering. This is the third one and a little streak I've been going on. If you want to request a level to this series, join the Discord server linked in the description down below. Look for the Google form, and the world is yours. The first level is AOE, which probably stands for Atoms of Embers. Levels created by Exilon, using a Laps song, my favorite Newgrounds artist. Shout out to Laps for always creating the vibey bangers. Speaking of vibey bangers, this is just what we got. I'm accidentally no-clipping. Ooh. I love this spacey vibe at the beginning here. The effect with the glow, with the orbs, that's cool. Could probably move outwards instead of just being so static like that, but it's a really sick effect. I'm enjoying this. I'm very curious as to where this is gonna go next. The detail is spot on. The designs are fine. The gray in it is a little bit weird. You can see it's a default object, very obviously, and this part is quite bare. There's not much structuring to really help it stand out. Something you gotta have with your levels like this is a lot of structuring so you can get a good screen coverage. Like this is perfectly fine. I love the fact that everything has this changing aesthetic that's done by the invisible blocks. This is a solid level. I like it. It's very vibey. It's very cohesive too, and it has enough variation to stand out and be interesting all the way through without dropping off. I thought that was pretty good. I liked the purple in the beginning. Some of the grays were a little bit too bright for my taste, but I think that level had a pretty nice ring to it, so I'm going to send it for a rate only. I'm going to hop into the editor real quick just to check something out. Yeah, I think you nailed this. This is solid. But again, maybe you could add some sort of detail above this. Well, this is a big head scratcher, but say we have these pulsing squares that are on the white blending or something. They can vary in shape and size, and they can move around, right? You could do something a little bit more interesting with it. Again, I think the glow could probably just be moved outwards like that to give it a lot more power on each pulse, right? And I like what you did with the glow at the bottom, how it kind of flickers on and off with the music, but again, there's so much open space here. Like, there's barely any structuring, and this design had a lot of potential. What I would have done is maybe scaled up some of these shiny objects to create some little spikes like this. Maybe some of these like grassy objects with the correct coloring could definitely have given this the spice that it needed. Even some text objects would work in there. If you had like an asterisk just chilling at the top, you know. There's so much that could have been done, and it fits in with the shadowy thing you got going on too. But I love the invisible block thing. I think you nailed that. And again, some of this design maybe could have used some connector pieces or some chains that just run down just to give this block a bit more finesse. And again, with that low opacity, you could have maybe color banded this to give it some, I don't know, something that makes it look a bit less flat. But definitely a solid start. I would love to see more from you. I would agree with your profile post as well. I think that level is very cool. Hold up. Fella, that's a crazy number of diamonds. Do you want to explain to me how you got those diamonds? Tell me. Share with the class. How did you get those diamonds? Did you rob a bank? Are you Henry Stickmin? Like, what's going on? Kids these days. I dig this level's name. As simple as that, by Fluffy Kuseni, using Isolation Walt by Sleep Facing West. A name I recognize on Newgrounds, actually. Vibey. Ooh, the inversion always gets me. I love that effect so much. This is neat so far. I'm definitely enjoying this. The background is sick. It looks efficiently made. I like the rotations on the blocks, the subtle movements here and there. Oh, cool transition. Are we going backwards? We're going backwards. Woo! This level has some really sick ideas. Oh, nice. Okay, the red really stands out there. I love that. Okay, well, you can't just do that. There are small arrows here and there to tell me when to jump, but I would appreciate some more signaling of when those red blocks are going to appear. And that design is really sick with the lines. That's actually really impressive. Wow. There's some sick ideas. Some of the execution just feels a little bit off, though. Is it just me? Oh, we're floating. Damn. You have some really good ideas here. I really like this. It plays well for the most part. Oh, wow. This is trippy as all hell. It's a fat wave. Yo. Okay, this is cool. I really dig it. It plays a little bit awkwardly from what I can tell. However, there's a lot of love being put into this, and the background just keeps on rotating. That's so cool. Follow. Yo, I'm a Geometry Dasher. I'm making a deal with this guy. I really love your ideas. I'm gonna use his own phrasing, as simple as that. And that's my justification for sending for rate only on this once again. I know it seems like I'm being stingy, but some of the execution just wasn't quite there. But I really like the designs in this. It's so cool. Also, some more detail could be added in this wave part for sure, because this transition is a little bit too long for my liking. Let's see if I read it this time. I mean, I know what's coming though. It doesn't count. It's like watching a movie and already knowing the ending and be like, oh yeah, I bet this is gonna happen. Like, shush. Oh, that object isn't solid. You're a troll. You're a troll. You're a fraud. And I'm out of here. Is this an Undisclosed remix? Hey, 6 Impala, you figure me out. 0347, you figure me out. Necroticism. I said crotch. Did I drug? Oh boy, let's get straight into this. Oh, this looks phenomenal. Whoa, that was cool as hell. What the heck? That's so cool. Thumbnail moment. Oh boy. This looks so cool with the rainbow colors. I used to create just like this. Is that a double click? What am I doing? Oh, that's smart. Okay, very interesting. I'm a fan. This is so cool. I love the floaty movements and the tunnels. This is awesome. The overlay on the screen is a little bit overbearing. I would have liked to have seen a little bit more of the screen there. I felt like it was covering up some empty detail, maybe. I know your tricks, Mr. Creator, but this is so cool. I love the rainbow detail so much. And the fact that your miscellaneous detail on all of the blocks is so well put together, you know? I like the spider orb addition there as well. I don't think my sentence a couple of sentences ago actually made sense. Wow, I keep clicking that red orb like an idiot. What I was trying to... Nice pipe. Don't take that out of context. What I'm trying to say is I like the fact that the rainbow colors is making all of your block choices mesh together perfectly. This is so cool. I love this level a lot. The spike design is immaculate too. There's so many objects packed into that little space and it looks great. I love the gradient on it. But man, the designs are so interesting in this. I really like it. Haha, I skipped your orbs. This transition is so cool. It works perfectly with the song, and this gameplay is so seamless too. It gets a bit more wobbly as it goes on for sure. That's why I'm here to test. I feel like this level knows its limits too. It doesn't do anything too crazy with the colors. It just sticks to its color scheme that's working perfectly fine. Why did that kill me? Come on, dude. Number 9 large. Perfect. Well, not perfect. It has its issues, but I think it's a very solid level. There's one thing I like about this series. It's the fact that it's taught me how to say very solid level perfectly fine without going solid level. Oh, it's because you have spikes right here. These red boxes are the hitboxes of your ground spikes, right? I'm hitting the black orb and the spikes aren't toggled fast enough for me. Other than that, I think you've done a sick job. The designs are disgustingly simple, but they work so well. Like, I am envious of how well you've managed to just put default objects with different colors together. It's not disgusting, I just mean like, damn, I envy you. But yeah, overall, very nice level. I enjoyed it a lot. Thank you for the thumbnail. Moving on to Zodiacal Light by Qual using Cove by Waterflame. Now I'm expecting this to be a bit more low-key because this song is very vibey and almost ambient in a sense. Okay, I like what I see already. This is kind of nostalgic for me. I don't know why. The black-based design is something you don't really see too much these days. Is it just me? This looks so good. What the heck? Wow, I really love how fragmented this feels. Like all of the objects just being floating little boxes, but they're rounded with slopes. And their surroundings are so well pieced together with lots of small details here and there. And the gameplay is all small spaces and player movements. And speaking of movements, look at the way these objects are bouncing up and down. Isn't that just brilliant? I love this. The detail is so original. This started off as something quite nostalgic, but it's blossomed into something very newfangled, using those same blocks in a brand new way. So this level is almost enlightening to me, and I really enjoy every single design that's been put into this. I think this level's fantastic. I would send for Epic if I could. That level is just so original. It's slow without feeling static, right? Because you've got all of these different movements and little gimmicks that keep my interest and help this stand out from the rest. I love this UFO part so much. It plays so well. I love how bumpy it feels here and there with the slopes. Awesome level. What am I going to send that for? It's requested 7. I'm going to say it's an 8-star, to be honest. It's quite hard to read at some parts, especially the UFO with the bunches of pads and stuff. Next up, Big Hallway Path by KFLC using Time Machine. Oh, hell yeah. I love me some throwback levels. 1.0 vibes. We got the triple spikes, just like real Time Machine. Oh, we're getting intense now. This kind of reminds me of the Lightning Road, how it's all on a big corridor. Oh, this is definitely inspired by the Lightning Road, and I am here for it, because that level slaps. I just realized that I am in normal mode. I'm trying my best to place checkpoints, and I can't. No! Okie dokie. Sky High by Alex W. Using the song Sky High by Kleidic. Let's see. What do we have here? Ooh. The colors are great. Straight away, I think you've nailed that. The glow usage is good. This is building up pretty nicely. Maybe some of these pillars could move up and down slightly. This is moving like an early 2.1 design level, right? And the bricks are kind of repetitious as this goes on. I like the glow that you've put on the player. That definitely stands out. It's a nice little detail to help your level feel a little bit illuminated. But I would maybe say focus on some more intense pulses and broaden the design a little bit, because it seems to be in one lane at the moment, and it could definitely blossom onto other things. I mean, you saw how much I enjoyed the beginning, right? That energy could definitely be converted into a more powerful drop with different designs and more intensity as it goes on, instead of using the same thing things again and again. But definitely a good start. I think you know how to design pretty well. You just need to put in the work to spruce it up a bit more, right? And that was a sick ending too, with a little pulse. That was clean. I enjoyed it. Not bad, not bad. And to round off the video, we got Granite by 3 Clips GD using Within the Sadness Infinity Remix, however you say his name. Oh, I'm a sucker for levels like these. How did you get me so good? Oh, dude. I like how you put the S blocks there. That was sick. These colors are pretty much perfect. I love 3D levels like that. This is screaming 2.0 at me. And that's not a bad thing. I love that. Man, this is clean. Very cool transitions. And I love the wavy background. That's sick. Very cool. You have my interest. As simple as this is, I'm really enjoying it. Yo! Awesome transition. Oh. Oh. Oh, dude, I'm actually in love with this. What the heck? Why do I like this so much? It's so simple. Oh, dude. Man, this level is so awesome. It has so much energy to it. What the heck? It just has so much charisma. That's awesome. I'm so biased, but I'm sending that for a rate. I am so biased. Whoever is spamming dislike, you can lick my... He's talking about Geometry Dash balls, guys. Oh my god, why did I enjoy that so much? It played so well. It had all of its ideas fully fledged. Like, I think here and there it could have a little bit more variation block by block and have a bit more detail in between to really fill in those gaps. But man, I'm really impressed by this, trust me. That was so enjoyable. I miss early 2.0, dude. What's stopping me from sending this from feature, really? I feel like some of the transitions are a little bit odd if I had to nitpick. And again, it's very simple. Like, some of the designs are extremely plain, but this wave part is spot on if you add a couple of arrows here and there. In between, you know, this is just so nice looking. Such a sick level. And I know people are going to question that, but that just took me right back, dude. I love levels that have their own charisma and they stand out and they do what they want to do. That's what I want to push as a creator so badly. Just going with your own ideas. But man, what an episode. Thank you so much for watching this Geometry Dash level request video. Obviously, all the links are in the description. Go check them out. Leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff, and have a good day.